right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. If you're still snoozing, you're on the wrong side of the sunshine. This is Wake Up Nigeria, where we kick the midweek blues out of the door, and we have designated ourselves to be your unofficial midweek coach. Yes, I am your coach for now. I'm sure TT will be joining us very soon. Now, please just close your eyes. All right, join me, guys. Just close your eyes. Trust me on this one. Close your eyes. Unless, you're driving. Don't close your eyes if you're driving. Okay. Now, imagine you're awake like it's like a phone battery. Now, Monday has drained you to like 50%. Tuesday just zapped the rest, all right? But guess what? Today is your charger, so just plug it in, all right? Now, on Wednesday, plug it in. Let's go. It's not about what's left of the week. It's about what you're about to do with the rest. So let's reset, let's refresh, reclaim your Wednesday, all right? Let's feel good, because I love to feel good, absolutely. Now remember that you can watch us live anywhere in the world at tvcentertainment.tv, or you can go on GOTV channel 16, UHF 49, and we are streaming across all social media platforms. Now you can follow us at tvcentertainment_ on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Now I don't like using the word X because it reminds me of my ex. But yeah, that's not the point. Focus. Yes, X. You can follow us on X as well. Now use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and tell us what you think about the colors of my shirt or what you feel. You right? Now you can also download our mobile app in Google or iOS Play Store, your iOS store. You can also download the app. And I want you guys to do me a favor, all right? When you go on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and you share it. Now I sound like all those Instagram social media influencers. Follow, subscribe, share, tell your friends about it. Wow. I am not alone. We have the beautiful Titi in the kitchen. Titi, how you doing?
So I'm ready. I am ready for this wonderful Wednesday to begin. And I love the energy you gave us this morning, Edgar. Extremely colorful.
Yes.
Fun, fly, fresh. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, hopefully your week has gone smoothly so far. But even if it hasn't, don't worry. It's about to get better. We're going to have Chef Walia in the kitchen today. Now, she is one of the most consistent chefs we've had. And she's going to be whipping up some breakfast deliciousness very, very soon.
All right, thank you so much, Titi. Now, poised to swing us into a feet, tapping and singing along mood is an amazing soul artist, Remy. We cannot wait to have Remy here to give us an amazing time. And I can't wait to dance as well. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. Hey.
Yeah. I got a question.
Shout-outs! We're going to be celebrating you and your loved ones. We know that you have a whole bunch to celebrate this extra year that God has added onto your life. And we're going to be doing that one by one very, very soon. It could be you. It could be you on the list today.
All right, it could be you. Now, on guest discussion, we'll be having a seamless conversation with Shama Obadan, who is Mr. Ideal Nigeria 2025. We cannot wait to meet Mr. Ideal. Woo. Can't wait for that one. I cannot wait for that one.
Then, of course, we have wellness. We'll be welcoming on the couch Oluwajomiloju Ashagidigbi. She is an experienced dietitian specializing in women's health and integrative nutrition. The conversation is going to be a really important one you do not want to miss. Stay with us.
All right. Now for our final guest, we are thrilled to welcome to the show Folari Odunlami, popularly known as Fola, an Afrobeat songwriter and recording artist. We cannot wait to have Fola with us. Awesome.
So, Edgar,
yes.
It seems like the show is going to have a lot packed into it. I can't wait for breakfast. I can't wait to see what Chef Wale is going to put together. And honestly, you have some sunshine right there on that shirt you're wearing.
I do.
I love it. I like that shirt.
Wow.
Not a lot of guys can pull off a shirt like that. You know that, right?
To be honest, whenever I get like compliments, I don't know, I have this stomach pain.
Really?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously?
Don't give me compliments anymore. And don't say I'm looking really good.
No.
Do not say I'm looking good. Don't tell me I'm looking good.
It's fine.
I don't want to hear you say I'm looking good. Do not say it, please. Please, do not say it.
You're fishing for compliments, Edgar. I will not rein in those compliments yet. You see what I did there?
Yeah, rein in.
Rein in.
I don't know how you do this thing, but I need to learn.
It's time for us to check out the weather and find out if it's going to rain again today.
Nice.
Hello and good morning. It's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Oyinson. Thank you for joining us. The House of Representatives has rejected a bill seeking to provide for rotational presidency among the 6 geographical zones of the country. The National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
7 constitutional amendment bills are put together for second reading. One of them seeks to provide rotational presidency among the nation's 6 geopolitical zones. Debate on the bill is led by Deputy Minority Leader Aliyu Madaki. He sets the stage for the criticisms that eventually led to a rejection of the bill. He and others against the bill, sponsored by Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu, argue that rotational presidency may not give room for competency.
We have a commission called the Federal Character Commission that was created primarily to take care of every zone of the Federation. And when we are talking of giving people jobs to do, we are looking at competence, we are looking at ability.
If we come to the Southwest, I'm from Oyo State, who takes it? Is it Ogun? Is it Ondo? Is it Ekiti? So there will still be that element of we could still do better.
In my little experience in Nigeria, whenever you do this, every tribe in every state will also come out and say it's their time.
We understand there are zones that are not at the opportunity. What existed in 1999 can, through internal party politics, exist again, where each zone that has not been considered will be considered through internal party politics.
The few members in support of the bill insist it will eliminate age-long marginalization of some sections of the country.
I would like to suggest that a sunset clause be introduced into this very alteration. After every geopolitical zones have possibly have a shot in this very amendment, let the sunset clause stop.
I will appeal that during the public hearing, let them also consider the rotation should go down to the governorship in all the states.
After the debate, the Deputy Speaker puts the question twice and the nays had it. By implication, the 7 bills are rejected, and the Chairman Committee on Rules and Business, Francis Waibe, moves that the bills be taken on their individual merits. He is to come with a substantive motion at the next legislative date to enable the House rescind its decision and take the bills one after the other. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.
Outside Nigeria now, U.S. President Donald Trump and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman have signed a $142 billion, that's a 107 billion pound defense agreement. The U.S. president spoke on stage at Riyadh. He called the Crown Prince an incredible man, adding that the U.S.-Saudi bond is more powerful than ever. President Trump is on the first leg of a major diplomatic four-day tour to Saudi Arabia, Qatar and UAE. Earlier, Mr. Trump was joined by Elon Musk and other business leaders at the lavish lunch in Riyadh. And now in sports, President Bola Tinubu has congratulated Remo Stars for winning the 2024-2025 Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) title. Now the Sky Blue Stars topped the standings with 71 points from 37 matches, with one more game before the end of the season. Remo Stars made history as the first privately owned club to win the league since, or rather league title since Udoji United did in 1996. President Tinubu described the historic victory 4 years after the team's promotion to the Elite League as a testament to hard work, discipline and unyielding spirit of the players, the coaching crew, the management as well. Now the head coach of the club, Daniel Ogumodede, spoke to TVC News about his plans as the team prepares to sustain their current momentum and compete in the CAF Champions League.
We are prepared for it. I told you, the last time in Chan, we have 7 of our regular players, first 11, 7 of them invited to the Chan league. Yes, at the end, 2 were dropped, 2 went back to the club. And we play series of matches. Even without them, we already have our brand, we have our culture, we have what we build on. But I can tell you one thing for sure, we will always be better than our last season. Believe me, next season we will be better than this season. On the continent, on whatever, we will be better.
Interesting.
Now, the Super Eagles and Nottingham Forest forward Taiwo Awoniyi has had surgery on a serious abdominal injury sustained in last Sunday's Premier League match with Leicester. The 27-year-old Nigeria international collided with the post in the 88th minute of the 2-2 draw at the City Ground as he attempted to get on the end of a cross from Anthony Elanga. He received treatment on the pitch and was able to continue, but was visibly struggling when the match restarted. Awoniyi had only been on the pitch for 5 minutes, having come out as a late substitute for Ibrahim Sangare. And that's all we can take on news and sports for this hour on Wake Up Nigeria. But there is still so much more coming your way. Stay with us.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas. It shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
It's a mean of getaway, heart of hustle and bustling in Lagos, with Lagos, about Lagos, and it's the vice that gives me joy. Entertainment is creativity. Entertainment is way of life. Entertainment is how you can describe it. That thing that gives you joy. That thing that's specific. That's entertainment to me.
Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist, poet, and award-winning author known for her acclaimed 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and her numerous poetry and essay collections. Angelou was born on April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Angelou had a difficult childhood. Her parents split up when she was very young. Around the 1960s, Angelou lived in Ghana working as an editor and a freelance writer. Angelou also held a position at the University of Ghana for a time before she joined a community of revolutionist returnees exploring Pan-Africanism and became close with human rights activist and black nationalist leader Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. In 1961, Angelou appeared in an off-Broadway production of Jean Genet's The Blacks with James L. Jones, Lou Gossett Jr. and Cicely Tyson, who went on to earn a Tony Award nomination for her role in the play Look Away, 1973, and an Emmy Award nomination for her work on the television miniseries Roots, 1977, among other honors. Angelou's career has seen numerous accolades, including the Chicago International Film Festival's 1998 Audience Choice Award and a nod from the Acapulco Black Film Festival in 1999 for Down in the Delta. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, more than 50 honorary degrees, and television shows spanning over 50 years. She also won 2 NAACP Image Awards in the Outstanding Literary Work Non-Fiction category for her 2005 cookbook and 2008 Letter to My Daughter. After experiencing health issues for a number of years, Angelou died on May 28, 2014 at her home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. In May 2021, it was announced that Angelou will be one of the first women to be commemorated with a new series of quarters from the U.S. Mint.
Welcome back. It's time for us to celebrate you and your loved ones this May on birthday shout-outs. Are you celebrating this May, or do you have a family member that is? All you have to do is search for us on Instagram. Just search for our DM. That's Wake Up Nigeria TVCE, and send in their details, and it could be you and your family members celebrating with us next time. The first shout-out goes to Adekemi Oluyemi. 12th of May is your birthday, and this shout out comes from Lasmok Set 04. A very happy birthday to Ajao Festus Oladele. 14th of May is your birthday. Your son is celebrating with you.
I wish
Now, this shout out is very special to all of us at TVCE. Happy birthday to Balogun Oluwatosin Matthew. Happy birthday, Matthew. 15th of May is your birthday. Now, this shout out is from the entire Wake Up Nigeria team and TVCE.
This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and
okay. The next birthday shout out is to Bolaji Caroline Ayobumi. 17th of May is your birthday, and this shout out is from your children.
I wish you
Happy birthday, Bukola Thomas Abu. 14th of May is your birthday. Okweyemi Ologun is.
I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you will get.
Happy birthday, Christiana Oluwasegun Fogbonjaye. 13th of May is your birthday. Seun Fogbonjaye is celebrating you.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah. This day is your day. I wish you all the best.
Happy birthday to Deaconess Oyeremi Maradesa. 16th of May is your birthday, and this shout out is from your children and your grandchildren. Happy birthday, Isa Rachel Ifeanyi Chukwu. 12th of May is your birthday. Your dad and your mom are celebrating you. Happy birthday to Moronto Dayo Shoeton. 18th of May is your birthday. Now, this shout out is from your mom, your aunties, and your uncle.
This day is your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have.
Happy birthday, Mustafa Aliyu. 15th of May is your birthday. Your brother, OK Dollar, is celebrating you.
Everything and more.
Happy birthday, OG. 18th of May is your birthday. Okweyemi is celebrating you. And there are loads of us that are saying happy birthday to you as well.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have. All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more.
Omoba Fumike, 16th of May is your birthday. Professor Fogbonjaye is celebrating you. Happy birthday, Pastor Ezekiel Bolaji. 16th of May is your birthday. Now, your children are celebrating you.
All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more.
Told You is celebrating. 19th of May is your birthday. And this is from Aziz Abiola Dende.
I wish you long life and prosperity. Yeah.
A A very happy birthday to each and every one of you celebrating in this marvelous month of May. May God bless you. May God keep you. May God meet you at the point of your needs. This is the best year yet. Loads of small chops, cake, chicken, everything you need to make today extra, extra jolly. All right, then we have to wrap it up on birthday shout-outs at this point. But guess who is standing by in the kitchen? It's Chef Walia.
Yes, Chef Walia is here again. And it's time for us to make breakfast this beautiful morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Breakfast this morning is something unique, something you probably haven't seen before, and something that'll have you wondering, why isn't this the regular? Chef Walia is making burgers, but let her give you the twist.
Okay. The but there is I'm making cube burger.
Cube burger, not your regular round burger.
Yeah.
You know the way we make the bun, that's the burger bun, and it's always round. And I've always thought about it. Must it be round?
Must it be round?
Aren't you tired of round?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes do something different, and that's what Chef Walia is doing this morning.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
So we have our lettuce.
Okay.
We have our minced meat.
Okay.
So we have our cheese.
Okay.
So our bread bun.
Okay.
Which is cube.
Aha.
So these are tomato.
Okay.
So I'm making our burger sauce from
okay.
from scratch.
Okay.
So I'll be using our yaji to give it that Naija vibe.
Oh.
So these are our salt.
Okay.
Our sugar.
You're using Himalayan salt?
Yes.
Okay.
So these are our sugar. I'm using brown sugar.
Okay.
So I have a black pepper here.
Okay.
So I have my ketchup, mayo, and barbecue sauce, and then oil.
Vegetable oil.
Yeah, vegetable
oil. So the vegetable oil is for the patty?
Yeah, for the patty. And also we're going to be having a crunchy burger.
Okay.
So I'll make some fries alongside with it.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are our lemon going for our sauce, and then cucumber.
And onions, of
and
course.
Onions.
So the onions will go with
with the burger.
The burger. Okay. So this looks homemade, is it?
Yes, homemade.
Oh,
A lot of work went.
I can
down
imagine.
There.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
There's something about homemade bread. It always has a unique taste and flavor. You can't compare it to what you buy, the industrialized bread. So I'm looking forward to how this goes. And contrary to how it looks, it's actually very light.
Yep.
Very, very light. This in particular is so light, so it's perfect for a burger.
Yep.
Okay, so run me through the process. How are you going to put this together?
So we'll start with our patty.
Okay.
So I'm also going to make it in a cube form.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So we'll just little process, just season with black pepper and salt.
Just black pepper and salt.
Yes,
okay.
just black pepper and salt.
Okay.
Then we'll set it aside and make our sauce, our burger sauce. Then after that, we'll just assemble our burger.
And you know, it makes a lot of sense now that cheese isn't round.
Yeah.
So this is just going to fit in nicely.
Yeah.
There are cheeses that are round anyway, but this one just going to fit in nicely, square and all. Oh my goodness, I'm looking forward to how we put this together. Let's look at the ingredients on the screen right now. Yeah, so just take a look at them. They're just right there. So you can scribble whatever it is you may have missed, okay? We're making burger this morning. Burger with a twist because it's cubed burger. Yeah, so it's cubed burger we're having for breakfast this morning, okay? All right, so at this point, we've got to take a break. We'll be back in a bit. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Entertainment is life. That bit of life that makes life bearable, that makes it fun. And I know that what I do contributes to that, because I tell my staff that we are not just designers, we are actually selling joy and happiness. So when we're able to put a smile on somebody's face from the dress they wear, make someone very confident because of what they wear, we've done our job, and I'm sure that's entertainment.
Alrighty, good morning. It's time for What's Up and About. Now, you can actually take the tea out of the sack. It's tea now. Edgar, it's tea. What I mean, like, seriously. All right, then. Now, wow, Wednesday already.
Yeah, it is.
Halfway through the week.
Yes, we are. Halfway through.
There's quite a lot.
Exactly. I was going to say quite a number of stuff. Yeah. I know for now, training is the Diddy trial, which started. And as it is... Yesterday, Cassie testified.
Yeah, Cassie, we've been waiting to hear her voice for quite a while.
She's heavily pregnant now with her third child.
Wow.
And she was really teary. She said, she had to do this. It sounded like she was made to do it, but, you know, as it is, she could have been subpoenaed because I know she and Diddy had already reached an agreement. And Diddy looked on intently, according to the court drawings, and they said, and even the report said he was just watching intently, like as she was speaking. I don't know, maybe he was trying to intimidate her with looks. I don't know.
He does that.
I don't want to insinuate anything.
Diddy has a way of giving this firm look, or stern,
that makes you start stuttering.
Yes, yes.
So he's always been an intimidating figure in the industry for different reasons. But for her, I can't even imagine what she went through. Because the stories we're hearing were probably just the tip of the iceberg. There was probably so much more. What we saw in that video of her being dragged through that hotel corridor, that was just like, you know what?
The video was even played again for the report, because I saw it on CNN yesterday. And
watching that
was
video.
it CNN? No. It was played again, and while it was being played, there was a statement that stuck in my memory. A quote from the lawyer. The lawyer said, Diddy might have been guilty of domestic violence every now and then, but that doesn't mean he's guilty of sex trafficking and what's the other one he's being accused of? So his lawyer stated that, yes, it's quite possible for someone to be deeply ingrained in DV.
It's also fair to mention that, weeks after this video resurfaced online, he came out to apologize. Diddy had apologized before he was even arrested and all. He apologized to say he's taking full responsibility for everything that happened. He's sorry about it, and you know,
him apologizing. I think
you
don't apologizing, really, Edgar. Is that what you're bringing to the table right now?
No, I'm just saying that it's fair we mention
that fact that at least they showed some kind of remorse.
I don't want a case where someone is watching this at home.
I don't think he had a choice. He had brands that were paying him millions to represent them. He needed to come and do something to sort of save his reputation at the time, which hadn't been completely soiled as at then.
I totally agree.
It was all damage control. I don't think he was sorry about
it. Oh, wow.
anything.
Okay, I get it. I get the reason why I said it is because I am just wondering, there is a young guy at home who is probably just hearing about Diddy for the first time, and I'm just trying to give a full picture so they know that at some point he actually apologized. Now, whether he did it from a place where he was remorseful about the whole situation, or he just said it because his management has said, oh, Diddy, you have to say something about this. You know, that's a story for another day. You know,
Daddy love.
P. Diddy will always be Puff Daddy.
Remember when it was love?
P. Diddy will always be Puff Daddy. Brother love. P. Diddy will always be Puff Daddy to me. You know.
Yeah, it started from Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
Then Puffy.
There's just a bit too much evidence.
Puff Diddy. P. Diddy, then Diddy.
There's a bit too much evidence for you to say that this particular leopard changed his sports overnight. After paying, how many million did he pay Cassie to keep quiet?
About 30?
30 million? Like, are you kidding me? You're now saying sorry. As Mike would say, sorry, key you dear.
But you know something we should not ignore, and that's the fact that even at that, there are so many people that still say, oh, you gained a lot from that relationship. And I noticed it's usually from a certain gender. You gain a lot from that relationship. Women should know their masters. Women should know when to shut up. And all of that. And so that brings us to the misogyny angle. And a podcast I recently saw.
Yeah, I said what I
said. We all saw that podcast and how a lady was talking about the fact that her driver told her, you know what, it's time for you to go home. You've been out all day. Despite the fact that she was hanging out with friends. So you know that deep breath.
Do you know that? So I've had drivers since I was what, 19, 20? Yeah. Yeah, I bought my first car when I was 19. Yeah,
come on.
Just wanted to put it out there. But
take
guess
your
what?
Here you go.
That sometimes it comes from a place of fatherliness. Sometimes culturally, older men tend to see younger women in like, okay, so if this was my daughter, you know,
even not older men, men generally, they just want to, in quote, protect you. But then, where do you draw the line between protection and
okay, this is where I say it's happened to me before. One particular driver has, but he came under the mindset of, oh, your mother told me that if I'm going too far or I'm going out too much, that he should talk to me. That's all my mom can do it. Mama Titi can do it. Yes, I know. She's watching right now. She knows she did it a few times. But I got it. But she had given him that sort of window to say like, this is too much. And then, to be honest, I had gone out quite a bit. Sometimes we do overdo things, and they're trying to...
I like your honesty.
They're trying to sort of advise you without sounding like they're below you.
Yeah.
So they say, no, you're going home. Let's go home. Whereas the driver could have just actually been tired and like, I've been out all day, myself, I won't sleep.
However, there are different ways to look at it. But before I even say that, I'm wondering what Chef Walia thinks. Have you ever been in a situation in which you got unsolicited advice from the opposite gender in a way that kind of made you feel belittled? Have you ever? You are thinking. That means it's not
sure.
It's not. No, it does not come often. But I've been in that situation.
In this kind of situation,
how did you handle it?
For example,
in this kind of situation,
her driver told her
she has to go home. That she has had enough for a day.
Whoa, that's deep. But just like Titi said earlier, that parents sometimes they can do, like, I think, coming from that, if they gave him that permission, and I know my parents can do that, or somebody like my guardian can do that, then I will obey.
So let me give a little context, more context to the story. Now, here's where it gets really hilarious for me. So at some point when they're on their way home, now the lady tells this guy, please give me my car keys. And he says no.
No.
And then when people come around and she tells him, okay, you're fired, and he says, you know what, I'm not giving you your car keys, call the police. He tells her this. He says, I'm not giving you your car keys, call the police. Now you have different people come around, different men, and he starts to, now he feels emotional, he's sorry about it. But guess what?
He tells the men to her
that he's sorry. He tells the men there that he's sorry about it, but he doesn't say he's sorry to his boss. He says he cannot say sorry to her. But he's saying sorry to every other man out there. So that's where the issue is, because it's a case where this guy is feeling, and he says to her, if not that, now this is the craziest part when I was watching I was listening to the podcast, and then the guy tells Jola, the lady, and says, if not that, you employed me will you be able to talk to me outside?
That was a common statement.
Okay.
So,
Well,
so it's deeper than just him seeing her as her father or as a guardian or whatever. He's basically what he's saying is, I'm a man, you're a woman. What I say stands.
Yes.
What I say stands.
And this spills over to different aspects of life. In some companies, men are paid more than women for the same role till date.
Of course.
Despite many years of advocating, you employ a man, you pay him 40 naira. You employ a woman for the same role, probably even doing more than the man, but you will pay 30 or 25 naira. And you justify it with them. Women have too many problems. That's when you will say you want to go and take care of your children. That's when you will say, and you know, there's always that talk. Meanwhile, the woman is giving more because she's trying to make sure she's still at par.
One advice I would always give with cases like this is avoid see finish. Avoid see finish. And I'll say it and I'll tell you why. You see, there is a level you would have between the driver and, you know, a lady or who owns the
vehicle.
The vehicle. And you start to play with your driver. From time to time, you buy him things. From time to time, you tell him you can take the car. You start to gist. Something happens. You're just, you're having a great time to yourself. But if you're not careful, you see all those play you're having, all the buying of things when you're
getting too comfortable.
He gets really comfortable.
But you men do it with your drivers, and it's okay.
That's what I'm saying. Don't overdo it.
Hey, but you men overdo it.
Men.
To the point that some men will even tell their wives, their drivers to watch their wives for them.
Do you know one crazy thing? Do you know one crazy thing I realized? Yeah. Do you know one crazy thing I realized? Yeah. Is that
I don't even know.
It's like every time I am in a cab with a driver, I realize just because of how the world is, most of the time they want to engage with you.
They want to talk. Yeah.
You know, it's boring for them. They're just driving. You're at the back.
Yeah.
You are, and they're not talking to you. They want to say, oh, madam, how work now? How's everything going? Oh, you do okay?
They're
Make
trying
up
to
fine.
engage,
This one, where low. They want to engage with you. All I'm just saying is, as a lady and as the boss, I'm not saying put it over there that you boss. Establish that point to say, guy, you are my driver. Exactly. And I am the boss. So the day you say, give me the key,
guess what?
He's not telling you no.
No. So guess what? Edgar, you are saying establish that boundary. But in the cultural Nigerian context, there are some reasons why having a better relationship with your staff is important. Especially if you have children, other family members they will be attending to, and you are not there. You need to make sure that this person
are always being made
feels a little more emotionally connected to you,
overcompensate,
so that the day there's a reason to do something extra, because there's definitely going to be a day that you need this person to do something extra for you. They're more emotionally inclined to agree.
I agree.
See, my own point is this: at the end of the day, it's okay to be friendly, especially with staff. Know when to draw the line. If there's something I'm known for, is the fact that I'm very playful. But I am firm. And the moment I make up my mind on something, I tell you this has to be done. You cannot even push me around.
The sucks, she fired the guy at the end of the day.
So. It's just something you have to imbibe.
At a point, you just have to establish those boundaries. And at this point, we would love to hear your thoughts on this.
Sacking the guy.
Honestly speaking, it's one of those conversations that cannot end. Just use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know your thoughts.
That kind of guy she's sacked.
Don't worry, we're coming to come and watch you.
I hope you will not come and rob her home. Okay.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia, January 15, 1929. The son of a Baptist minister, King received a doctorate degree in theology and in 1955 helped organize the first major protest of the African American civil rights movement, the successful Montgomery bus boycott. King participated in and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. He advocated civil disobedience and nonviolent opposition against segregation in the South, influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. The peaceful protests he led throughout the American South were often met with violence. Nonetheless, Dr. King and his supporters were persistent and the movement gained momentum. Dr. King was a powerful orator. He appealed to Christian and American ideals and won growing support from the federal government and Northern White. In 1963, Bayard Rustin and A. Philip Randolph led the massive March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. The event's grand finale was King's famous I Have a Dream speech. 250,000 people gathered outside the Lincoln Memorial to hear the stirring speech. In 1964, the civil rights movement achieved two of its greatest successes: the ratification of the 24th Amendment, which abolished the poll tax, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibited racial discrimination in employment and education and outlawed racial segregation in public facilities. In the same year, King became the youngest person to win the Nobel Peace Prize. In the late 1960s, King openly criticized U.S. involvement in Vietnam and turned his efforts to winning economic rights for poor Americans. He was a leader of the American Civil Rights Movement and organized a number of peaceful protests as head of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, including the March on Washington in 1963. He was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee on April 4th, 1968.
All right. It is time for music. You guys know how much I love music on the show, right? I love to dance. I love to hear great music. Now, listen, the artist that is about to perform is an amazing artist. This guy gives amazing music and is a soul artist. We have Remy here with us. Remy, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
No, I can tell you're good. You know, you sound good. You look good. And I like the beard as well. Now, the title of the song is My Baby.
Yes.
Now, see, to be honest, that is very confusing. If no one has ever heard the song, it's very confusing. The reason is because your baby could be your child, your baby could be your lover, your baby could be your wife, your baby could be your ex. So tell us, who is your baby that you're talking about in this song?
Definitely your lover.
Oh, no, not my lover. Your lover.
Everybody's lover.
Okay, it's not about you, it's for them.
Yes.
Oh, what about your lover?
Oh, I'm single.
All right, guys, you heard it. You heard it here. So if you're out there and you know you want to be his baby, right? Yes, this is the right time to use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and tell Remy that you want to be Remy's baby. Right, Remy's baby, right? Yeah. Nice. I'm also single as well. So are you single?
No.
Are you married?
No.
You are single until you are married, young man. All right. Now, let us hear My Baby, all right? Kill it, Remy. Let's go.
Thank you. How do I say that I love you, my baby? I tried 1,000 times, but you won't hear me. You're the one I want, the only one I see. And I'm hoping I can be your one and only. When I see your face, you make me smile. My heart caress you, my baby. The things you do, you have so much style. Now me and you, oh, my baby, my baby. Da 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 da, 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 da. Take my hand and dance with me tonight, my baby. I will make you smile and I will make you happy. You're the only one that makes me feel this way. You brighten up my life on a rainy day. When I see your face, you make me smile. My heart derests you, my baby. The things you do, you have so much style. Now me and you, oh my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. One in a million faces, the way my heart is racing. No one fit take your place, oh, my baby, oh. Now me and you forever. You are my one and only, oh. We'll walk this life together, my baby. Smile for me, oh, baby. Smile for me, oh, baby, me, oh. I will be here, oh baby. I will be here, oh baby, me, oh, my baby.
All right, that was a beautiful performance. My goodness, I didn't want it to end. Well, we have a conversation right now with Shama Obadan. Now, Shama is Mr. Ideal Nigeria 2025. He is an engineer, a model, and a writer who is driven by a passion for charity and community services. And he aims to leverage his platform to alleviate poverty in rural areas, though. And that's through skill acquisition, empowerment programs, and all that form the cornerstone of his PET, that's a personal empowerment task initiative during his reign. It is a real pleasure to welcome Shama Obadan to Wake Up Nigeria. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's so good to have you here. The entire journey to being the winner, I'm sure there's a story behind it. But first, let me ask you, what informed your decision to even take part in Mr. Ideal Nigeria?
All right. My decision to be part of this pageant was my career path.
Okay.
You understand? For me to develop in my career path, there are some certain steps I need to take, certain procedures I need to make. So joining Mr. Ideal Nigeria was one of the best things that has ever happened to me, because during the task and during the competition, there are times where I have to improve myself. Because daily I find out that doing all the tasks and going through the competition was what made me to be the person I am right now, I am today. So yeah, joining Mr. Ideal Nigeria is one of the great decisions, because for my career in acting, it's what has improved me, joining Royal Art Academy and so much more. Yeah.
So why do you think you were chosen as the winner? Have you thought about it, or do you already know why? What do you think stood you out from others?
What I think stood me out was, first of all, the right mindset. You have to have the winning mindset to overcome the challenges and every other things, even the voices. Before joining the competition, some people have already told me that, no, don't join because of they already have a winner. They already have someone who they want to pick and all that stuff. But regardless of the noise and the voices here and there, I just decided like I need to do this to see the outcome. Yeah.
So now that you're Mr. Ideal Nigeria, how have you grown personally and even professionally? You know, you mentioned what effect it has had on your acting and all, but then personally, what effect has it had?
The effect it has had on me is presenting myself more better. Before now, I'm kind of a shy person, like talking publicly, and but right now I have that confidence because that's what the platform gives you, the confidence, the willingness to do things, even under pressure. Yeah, so that's what he has developed in me.
Okay, so now let's talk about post-winning now. You're Mr. Ideal Nigeria.
Yeah.
What are those projects you're working on? What's your personal projects that you're putting into place right now?
Okay, my pet project right now is skill acquisition.
Skill acquisition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's one thing that has been helping most Nigerians, and there are some people around, even Lagos, even the rural areas, that want to learn something, but they don't have someone to guide them, someone to put them through certain things that will develop them, bring money also to them, like bead making, barbing, even clothes coloring, like as we know, adire, and so much more. And these are the three focuses, major areas I want to focus on.
Bead making,
barbing, clothes coloring, that is the adire. Yeah.
Why those three? I'm actually very curious.
Yeah, those three are mainly important because if you look at it very well, bead making is something that has been underlooked. Yeah, it's something that there was a time, was it last week, I went to get a bracelet, a bead bracelet. I asked the woman, I was like, how much is this? She was like, it's 3,000 there. I'm like, for beads? Beads that we just normally... But when I now looked at it very well, the design it has, it's different from the normal beads we all see. And beads, you can use beads for earrings, for culturals, and for so many things. Yeah, it's quite versatile. So and barbing also, which is a major skill for men.
Getting a good haircut.
Getting a good haircut. Like, haircut is like, the major thing, like the major makeup for a man. So and also adire, which is the clothes coloring, to design your clothes, change it to a different color.
So I noticed you were making reference to men. So these are projects you intend to ensure that it also empowers men.
Yeah,
right?
But not just men alone. Like bead making, women are also part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you intend to actualize your goals?
Okay.
What are the plans? Do you have partners, or are there partners you're hoping to bring on board?
Yeah,
Tell
of
me
course.
about it.
Of course. One of the partners is Know Your Arts.
Okay.
Yeah, and they've been doing extremely well this past few years.
Okay.
And also Anu, who is a clothes coloring person who makes adire and so on. So these are people key people I'm like partnering with for now. I know with time many others will come into place.
You seem like someone who is quite passionate about influencing people positively. And so I'm wondering, if there's one thing you could change in the world, what would it be? One thing
I would love to change the world is love.
Love?
The way people love each other now, it's like it's fake. Like that true love. Bringing out the true love, love your neighbor regardless of ethnicity, religion, and tribalism. Because what I found out is this is one of like the major things that is affecting our country today: tribalism, ethnicity, and religion. Because this person is not from my place or is not from my religion, I want to work with him and stuff like that.
So quick one, your long-term goals: acting, your pet projects,
modeling. And writing.
And writing? Okay. You seem quite passionate about the writing one. Thank you so much for your time, Shamal Bada. It's been quite an interesting conversation. I wish you the best in your tenure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. At this point, we have to take a break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Some say learning is fun, but as a mom, I see how demanding it can be for my child. That's why I ensure he starts every day with a cup of Bonvita. Bonvita. Prepare them to win every day.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr Cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic, and enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
So why do you need Dettol 12-hour protective shield?
Why? Oh, yeah, come and see.
Children unknowingly share germs with one another, especially when they play.
I used to get worried when he was away from me, but not anymore.
Because you have Dettol's 12-hour protective shield.
You safe, Sabi.
Germs are everywhere, but Dettol's 12-hour protective shield shields your family every day, keeping them safe,
healthy, happy, and successful.
Dettol, be 100% sure.
All right, first, to the thousands of Wake Up Nigeria fans, to the millions watching at home, and to the guy who is just waking up, take a look at your time. It is 8 o'clock on the dot. And if you're just waking up, don't panic, don't worry. We have got all the good stuff waiting for you. Yes, you can stretch a bit. This is the second hour of the Wake Up Nigeria show, your morning passport to good vibes, smart tips, and everything you need to level up your Wednesday. Now, you guys can follow us at tvcentertainment.tv, or you can go on GOTV channel 16, UHF 49, and all streaming social media platforms. You know, you can follow us at tvcentertainment_ on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X. I don't like saying X. Like, it just reminds me of my ex. X. Twitter, the new name for Twitter, if I can use that. All right, now use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC across all social media platforms, all right? Guess what, guys? I am not alone. We have two beautiful ladies in the kitchen. How you doing?
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
So,
praise the Lord.
Yeah, we received your message.
Yes.
And we are feeling inspired this
Yes,
morning.
we are.
Because
Right
you
on,
sound like a
Pastor
preacher.
Edgar, right on.
Chef Walia is making breakfast for us this morning.
Yeah.
Cubed burger with a twist. You want to find out that twist? Don't worry, we'll be showing you in a bit.
Yeah.
Every other thing is ready, so we're ready to start putting stuff together. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we are going to be taking this show by the horns and getting
That's
right
black
into
pepper.
it. Edgar, what do we still have left to do?
All right. We started with great music.
Yeah.
We had Remy give us some great music. Guess what? Remy isn't gone. Remy will be back again to give us another set of, music rendition again. I just love his voice.
You did.
All right. Now, on wellness, we'll be welcoming to the couch someone interesting. All right.
Oluwajomiloju
Yes.
Ashagidigbi.
Yeah, exactly.
Oluwajomiloju Ashagidigbi. I knew you were going to pause on that one. Edgar.
Oluwajomiloju.
Wow. We cannot
What
wait
is wow?
I mean,
You know
we cannot
why,
wait
Len?
for... I'm just
How do
looking
they
at
say that
the beautiful beards and look Remy is giving right now. Yes, she's going to be joining us. Ashagidigbi is going to be joining us. She's a dietitian, a specialized dietitian in women's health and integrative nutrition. Now, we cannot wait to have a beautiful discussion with her. I was just talking to her backstage, and then I cannot wait to talk to her again. You were already enjoying the clean visuals of that music video. Don't worry, Fala will be joining us very soon, but do not go anywhere. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. We are still here, and we're going to have a great show together. See you guys, all right? We'll be right back after the short break.
You are welcome again to the kitchen this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. Breakfast is by Chef Walia, and she's making cubed burger with a twist. That twist is what you'd like to see, right? Okay, let's take a look at what she's doing. She's doing right now. But so far so good. We have the potatoes all cut up. We're going to be frying them. The oil is already being heated up. We have the tomatoes sliced already, as well as the cucumbers and the onions. We have the sauce ready. What's in this sauce? Could you remind us?
Yeah, we have our ketchup,
Okay.
mayo, yaji spice, and sugar.
Yeah, okay. Barbecue spice inside?
No.
Is there black pepper inside?
No.
All right, okay. So, why did you use the mixer? Because it will let it even, it will mix properly.
Yeah, mix properly.
Okay. All right, so this is ready. We are literally ready to put this all together. Okay, so now let's see what you're going to do with the bread.
Okay.
Oh, so you put the cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're covering it so it heats up.
Yes,
quickly.
I want it to melt.
Okay. All right, so what are we going to do now?
So, yeah.
The moment has arrived just to put it all together. I'm curious as to what you want to do with that one. I know you tried to explain to me what you want to do with this one.
Let me do this first.
Okay, should we do that first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that first.
So this is the twist. So yes, there's cubed burger. This one is going to be the regular burger. But this one is the one with the twist. Just see what she's going to do with it. There you go. All right. So instead of the regular round burger, we're doing cubed burger. Because, hey, what better way to make burger than like that, really? Okay. So, yes, we're slicing that top off. Oh, my, that bread looks yummy. You can actually perceive the homemade bread. Nothing matches it. Absolutely nothing. So this isn't going to reach the bottom, is it?
No, not the bottom.
Yeah. Just so
inside.
that at least there's a pad for it.
Yes.
Okay. Aha. There you go. So you see that? Yeah. So what are we doing there?
So we are stuffing all this thing. We are stuffing it inside.
Everything inside. Okay. See? When I kept saying cubed burger with a twist, I knew you didn't understand me. Now you see for yourself that twist I've been talking about.
So we're going first with extra cheese.
Okay.
We already have cheese on the patty, but extra cheese.
Okay. So there you have it. Let me help you with that.
Thank you.
Okay.
So tomato.
Okay.
Sorry, lettuce we're going.
Okay, the lettuce goes in first. And then the cheese again on it. It doesn't hurt. Cheese is never too much, if you ask me.
You don't think
cheese is one thing I've never thought of as being too much in any dish. It doesn't even seem enough.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yep. So we are melting this it's still going inside the oven.
Oh, it's going into the, oh my gosh, it's going to be so cheesy.
Slowly.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Onions.
Okay. For how long is it going to be in the oven?
Just about, the oven is preheated already.
Okay.
So just about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And it's going to
That's the barbecue sauce?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you brought the barbecue sauce. Oh. Okay. What goes in next?
So now patty.
Oh. Okay. So there, yeah. So that's the patty.
Yeah.
Aha.
So now.
And then the sauce. Almost forgot that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. This burger is going to be what they call BOL. You know what that means? Burger of life.
So we'll cover.
And you know, I did say this is actually a smarter way of making your burger, so you don't have everything sticking out and all over the place. Who would have thought? Somebody would just carry this thing now and think it's normal bread. They will not know it's burger. So this is giving me ideas.
We'll transfer into the oven.
Okay.
And when we are done, we'll just slice.
I can imagine what it will look like inside. The colors as well. Goodness. Okay, so now let's do the regular one.
Okay.
Let's do the regular one. So we are going to put this in the oven, not to worry. We just want to ensure you see what the regular one looks like. Let's put that one here. Okay. Let's put it right here. Aha. Then we work on the regular one. So yes, let's show you the ingredients, okay? Yeah, so take a look at the ingredients for the cubed burger. And I like to say with a twist. Because that's the twist you just saw us put together, see? All right, so now we're doing the regular.
Yep.
So what are we, okay, so this is going to be a double one.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Chef Walia came prepared for us this morning. My goodness.
Be generous with your black pepper.
Be very generous, yes. You can't go wrong with black pepper. That's something I've come to realize. And it's usually the safer one to use. So how are you going to make this one? This one is going to be the regular burger, all stuffed and all. Okay. So are we going to do anything with the bread? Toast it?
We are going to toast it a bit.
Okay. So we should probably take that one on the left out. So it doesn't even burn. Yeah. So this one is going to get extra cheese because of all that. Oh, okay. I love food, chow. This is just making my mouth water, like literally water. So each side about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe even less, depending on how hot your pan is. Yeah. See, I knew you were going to put that. Yeah, so that cheese went in it. So it's going to add extra flavor. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, put it out. So now we can start piling on this one.
Yeah.
So the lettuce first. Okay.
Just use the smallest one as possible, the baby lettuce.
Okay. Note, you have to wash your lettuce very carefully. Do you know you can have the perfect burger, but one thing can ruin it, the lettuce being sandy. So please ensure you always wash it. By wash it, I don't mean with soap, of course. Rinse it thoroughly, okay?
Did you saw that video where somebody was washing vegetable with soap?
Washing vegetable with soap. Soap as in Oshe?
Yeah, detergent.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe they're just doing it for trending.
I want to believe so. Okay, so how are we putting this together? Tomatoes.
Let's add a bit of...
Okay, sauce, yes, on the lettuce. Makes it a lot more tasty. Okay. Then... Are you putting cheese on that? Should I help you?
Yes,
okay,
ma'am. Thank you.
All right, so we'll couple it up, don't worry. And of course, we'll fry our potatoes because, hey, we have to have the fries. But not to worry, soon enough, breakfast will be served. At this point, we have to take a break. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. No cubes. That's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic. And enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
Shield your families from germs. When Dettol is a part of every household bucket, then you and your family can stay protected from up to 100 illness-causing germs.
Everyday use of Dettol keeps my loved ones protected.
Welcome back. Now it's time for our wellness segment right here on Wake Up Nigeria. And on the couch with us, we have Oluwajomiloju Ashagidigbi. She is an experienced dietitian specializing in women's health and integrative nutrition. Now, she's passionate about guiding women through hormonal health, fertility, lifestyle transformation, and so much more, while providing expert care in broader areas of wellness, disease prevention, and management. Now, she's known for her evidence-based approach and personalized strategies, and she's been empowering individuals to achieve long-lasting health and vitality. Today's conversation is an important one: eating healthy in today's Nigeria. Eating healthy in today's Nigeria. Can we actually afford this? How much are we spending on healthy eating? That's the scope of our conversation. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
Eating healthy in today's economy. I want to hear this one. You want to talk now? I want to hear, because is there a special marketplace people are going to? Is there a discount 80% discount grocery store some people are going to? Because I'm wondering how people are managing.
Yeah.
And it just makes you wonder if it's actually possible to focus on healthy eating or just eating at all. Talk to us.
Okay, thank you. So it's very possible to eat healthy in today's economy. And I say that because I believe that when people hear eat healthy, they believe you have to go buy some pricey food, pricey food stuff in a supermarket somewhere. They try to want to make it aesthetically pleasing, like what they see online.
Sure.
And I believe that's the problem.
Stuff.
Yeah, they want to do all the colorful stuff, which is not bad. Yes, we can do that. But we have to be realistic also. It's important for us to know that what we have locally, what we have in our cultures, different cultures, are also great sources of food, and they can be easily accessible and can also encourage us to eat healthy in today's economy.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, what we see online are very colorful, like what we have on screen now, like such a nice balanced diet: the greens, the reds, the orange, the fruit. Look at the chia seeds. And then we now switch to this, which is efforiro and a lot of obstacles, right? How do you create that balanced feel in your everyday life? So if I go to a restaurant or I'm invited to an event and there's maybe a buffet, I head straight for the fresh vegetables because I know it's not something I can get all the time at home without going through a long process. So let's sort of give our viewers an idea of a very balanced meal they can do every other day.
Okay. So for example, you're trying to have breakfast and you're thinking, what can I have for breakfast? You can do yam.
Okay.
Yam. Our staple foods are good. You just need to know the right portions to use. Yam, you can do eggs, a few tomatoes, peppers somewhere in there, cabbages,
so you
greens.
can add cabbage
you can add cabbage to that. Just, put that all together, let it saute in the pan, and you have your meal.
Okay.
Right? It could even be pap, as simple as pap and moi moi with fish, with a side of steamed vegetables. You don't have to go buy an expensive vegetable, lettuce, broccoli, and then you're doing all that serere is what I would call it.
Yeah.
You can use your locally sourced foods, especially foods that are in season. I think that's where you get the best of our foods.
True.
Foods that are in season, they are more nutritious, they are more available, they are cheaper. So just making smart, intentional choices is what I would say is best.
Yeah. So now I want to go to our local vegetables now. The first things that come off top of my head is ugu.
Yeah.
Then like tete, shoko, the spinaches, the local spinaches that you have in the market. Then you also have like your ewedu. These are all vegetables. However, we've been told by quite a few, nutritional experts that the way they're processed isn't very ideal. So how do we process these vegetables such that it maintains its nutritional value?
Okay, so with what I understand you saying is you've heard that you need to blanch your vegetables.
Yeah.
It's good to blanch, but you're not blanching for too long so that you
For
don't
those that don't
lose.
understand what blanching
Okay,
means.
so basically it means putting your vegetables in water that is warm or hot,
Yeah.
so it can release all the impurities in the vegetable. But it's important to know that there are some vital, minerals and vitamins in those vegetables that you don't want to lose. So it's important to know that while blanching, you're not blanching for 15 minutes and soaking the vegetable in the water. You're just pouring the water on the vegetable, let it do the blanching process for about, say, 5 minutes is okay. And after it's done that, you sift your vegetable and then you can go ahead and cook. And you're not cooking till the vegetable is super soft. Let it still be a little bit crunchy. Let it still be a little bit available naturally for you to be able to get the value of that food.
So economically speaking, we're talking about families that have probably like 3 kids, a standard family, 3 kids, 2 parents. That is 5 plates of food for every meal. And that's a lot. I know a lot of people have started doing 101. You know what I mean by 101? That's eat in the morning, skip lunch, and then have dinner. And then some people are not even doing breakfast anymore. They just have lunch, a large lunch, and then they skip dinner. That's 010 just to survive. I know that obviously we're expected to have 3 meals or probably even more. But for those that are doing this or going through this, what advice do you have for them?
Okay. One major advice that I would give is planning.
Okay.
You can't do anything without planning. If you don't plan, you wouldn't know what you need to do next. Say, meal planning now is what I would call it, because that's what we generally call it. And meal planning takes a lot of education, takes a lot of knowledge. Buying in bulk.
Okay.
For example, for people that have kids, I would advise buying in bulk.
Okay.
When you buy in bulk, you're able to cook enough for the week.
Okay.
I myself do that. I don't have kids, but I do that because it's sustainable. I can easily just go, what do I have in my fridge? Pack something and take to work. I don't need to think, oh, when I get to work, I have to be thinking of what to eat. Eventually, you're going to make a decision whereby maybe you're ordering something that is not even healthy, first of all, or you're spending more than you need to spend on food. Because to order something is so expensive these days.
Right now. With delivery fees,
yes,
et
and
cetera,
all
et
that.
cetera.
Yes, so planning is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself. And for people that maybe struggle with eating breakfast and all of that, I believe and I would advise, based on your work schedule, based on the busiest days or the busiest moments in the day for you, be it morning, afternoon, evening, those are the times you should choose to eat, your bulkier foods.
Okay.
For example, if you're busier in the afternoon, lunch is best to be more.
Okay.
Right? So breakfast can be light.
Okay.
Because you need energy. We need energy, and food gives us the energy to be able to do all the work we need to do in the day. So that's why I would not advise to skip breakfast, because skipping breakfast can make you overeat. You're just in the afternoon, you're eating and binging on different things.
True.
But once you eat breakfast, you can just eat a little breakfast, just something light. In the afternoon, you're eating the bulk of your meal because you have work to do that would help you expend what you've consumed.
That
and then later
energy,
in the evening, something light too. You don't have to eat anything too bulky.
So for people like us that have had a breakfast of coffee for many years, don't be like me. Don't be like me. Eat your breakfast. What exactly is it doing to our system? We've been told many times that, look, just doing coffee in the morning, it might feel like it's sustaining you, but it's not exactly doing that. But what exactly is happening to our system?
Okay, so you see that rush that you feel when you take coffee, that rush of energy, you feel like it sustains you for a period of time when you have an early morning schedule. that rush is what we get addicted to. So in order for us to we have to make conscious and intentional decisions to say, okay, today I'm not taking coffee. Today I'm taking maybe something herbal. It could be hibiscus tea.
Yeah.
If you really like your teas in the morning,
Yeah.
hibiscus tea, you know, something with cinnamon in it, something with a slice of bread or 2 slices of bread, just something to fill your tummy, something to make you feel energetic. And I think it's a thing of the mind when we always feel like people complain that when I eat breakfast, I'm always sleepy. It's a thing of the mind. You need to remove yourself from that conditioning of once I eat, I feel sleepy.
I actually think it's what they're eating, not the fact that they're eating, that makes them sleepy.
Yes.
So if you take something that's going to give you an energy boost, you shouldn't feel sleepy.
You shouldn't feel feel sleepy. And like I said, it's a conditioning, right? A lot of people like to sleep. You know, you see that postprandial coma, that's what it's called, that you get. If you're able to condition yourself enough to know that I've had breakfast, I need to actually do my work. You'd be able to do your work. So coffee and making intentional decisions is what I think is important. Coffee is not bad, right?
It's not
drinking
terrible.
it's not terrible. You can drink coffee, but how you consume, how much you consume, you should be conscious of that. And just have variety of stuff.
All right.
Have variety of stuff.
So we have to come back to the economic sense of things now. And when I say economic sense of things, creating budgets for our meals is now becoming imperative. I saw someone place an order for food yesterday evening, and the order came to about 13,000 naira because of added delivery charges. And I was like, you can't, this is not sustainable.
It's not.
No matter how large you are an eater, sustaining like a 13,000, it's just one person eating, not 2 meals to reserve for another time. And that's where the economy has sort of, taken us to in that direction. But what can we do really? You've mentioned bulk buying, but there are some people with busy lifestyles. For those that have to order online, what should they be ordering and what sort of budget should they be looking at?
Okay. So what you should be ordering should be, say you're ordering something now, it should be something that you know that is not already compromised in the sense that there's not a lot of processing that it has gone through.
Okay.
Right? I wouldn't exactly advise ordering food.
Of course.
I would always preach, make sure that you are the one making your
home.
food from home. But if there is any need for that, make sure it's something that is more naturally available and the cooking process is not something that is, extreme.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
So, for example, order your regular jollof rice and chicken.
Okay.
Right? A lot of people like to order junks.
Yeah.
Pizzas, burgers.
Okay.
So if that is your go-to, that's where there's danger. That's where there's danger. So you can order your regular staples, yam and eggs.
Yeah.
All of that, rice and stew.
All those ultra-fried processed
food
for lunch.
Yes.
It's a no-no.
Yes.
All right, then I have to say thank you so much for joining us again this week.
It's great to be here.
Next week, I believe.
Yes, we are.
All right, then, fantastic.
All right.
That's Lua Jomiloju Ashagidi. They are nutritional expert on wellness this week. If you have questions, please ask them online. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC, and let's see how we can help. We have to take a quick break now. We'll be back after this.
Level 2, electrified fence.
Space is terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
Entertainment, I believe, is expression of life. It's bring you into my world, what I love, what I feel when I dance, when I'm happy, when I'm sad, all my emotions all mixed together. I'm bringing it out to just entertain you and immerse you into my own world. Entertainment is life, entertainment is God, entertainment is love.
The time has come to experience the power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m., tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melody that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. The Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on.
Tunes right there. Wow. Guys, did you see the visuals that I just saw? Beautiful. Now, for our final guests, we are thrilled to welcome to the show Afolari Motunlami, popularly known as Fola. We have Fola here. He's an Afrobeat artist, songwriter. This guy has performed great music around the world, and he just completed his tour, right?
Yeah, in the
We're
UK.
happy to have you here.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm happy to be here too, man.
Wow, you just completed your tour in the UK. You had you went about 6 cities?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Nice. Now, it's beautiful because your career is not even up to a year. And you have featured in with Kiss Daniel.
Yeah,
you have features with tell me some of your other collaborations.
I've made a song with Zlatan. One with Bella Shmurda, 2 with Bella Shmurda.
Wow.
2 with Benson. A couple of ones with Magix.
Magix as well.
I still have a lot
and
more. I'm not done, man. No, I still have a lot more coming.
Wait, I want to know, because there are a couple of artists out there that will tell me, Edgar, I've been doing this for 10 years. Did not see a major collaboration. And then you just have, I know this is also credits to your management as well. But tell me that story. How did you just achieve so much greatness in the span of about 8 months?
You know, there's no story about that. There's no story behind that. You just have to give thanks to God. God did. I can't explain how it all happened. I was doing my work too, but God did.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, God is always involved one way or another, but that's super fast as well. Yeah. Now let's talk about your music. I was looking at the visuals in that video and I said, wow, I love the calmness. Yeah. Are you a calm person?
I'm calm and collected.
All right. Now I know you also mentioned Yetunde in that song. Is there actually a Yetunde in your life somewhere?
There's a Yetunde, but her name is not Yetunde. But I just have to okay. You have to just remind me the word I used last. Well, she's not Yetunde, but
okay. Well, tell us what is her real name? what is
I don't want to tell you. She keeps feeling herself at home now. So.
All right. Now I'm going to talk more about your music very soon. Yeah. I just want to know more about your love life. All right. I want to know more about your love life. So tell me.
What about my love life?
Are you single? Are you dating?
I'm single, man.
Single? Single searching or single not
searching? I'm not searching. I'm just in love with my music, man.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you did there. Now you're in love with your music.
Yeah.
I see. Now let's talk about your
music. I'm not searching, promise, man.
Oh, nice. Let's talk about your music. You have a new song released coming up, or has it been released?
It's been released. Lost featuring Kiss Daniel.
Oh, nice.
I just dropped it a couple of weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago. Barely 2 weeks ago.
Oh, lovely. And how's it been so far?
Beautiful moments, man. Beautiful reviews, amazing streams, amazing numbers. We have the number 2 song in the country, so it's such a beautiful thing, man.
Wow, and it's incredible to also know that you're a top 10 in Nigeria right now with your music as well. Number 6, I guess?
Number 6, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. So tell me, have you been, taking all the fame and, the streams and the numbers?
Yeah.
How's it been so far for you? It should be incredible.
Obviously incredible, amazing. It is something I've been praying about, something I've been praying for. It is something I've been working towards too, so it's happening. So glory be to God. It is so hard to manage, but it's not something I've been doing before, but it is becoming part of me. So it's cute, you know.
You know, you just remind me of Lil Kesh. He was, well, I had an interview, I was just watching his interview sometime, and he said, you know, he started in 2019, he had released his major song, and in 2020, he had blown and all, and then for a while, he took off. You know, no one knew what was happening with Lil Kesh, and then he's trying to do music again. So there's always going to be that part where, you know, things get to happen to you, but for some reason, you have just been doing so much music. And what do you think about, you know, the trauma that comes with silence? Are you worried about that, or are you just focused on what you have in front of you right now?
I won't lie to you. I'm just so focused on what I have in my mind, my front right now. I think when the bridge comes, we know how to cross it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It shouldn't be something you'll be thinking about. Just keep doing you. Just keep working. You could be thinking there will be a downtime, and there won't be a downtime, man.
Facts.
So just keep working and praying, man.
All right, let's talk about the collaboration with Kiss Daniel. How did that happen?
This
is Vado. We're talking about Vado here.
You know, a big shout out to Vado, you know.
Yeah. So how did that happen?
Happy, but no one talks about when you cry in your room at night. So this song is just about talking about the challenges of love, ups and downs of love. I just recorded the song on my own. Like a couple of days after, I just sent it to Kiss Daniel.
You sent it to him?
I sent it to him.
Wow, like through a DM or an email. How did you get
let
Kiss Daniel?
Let me tell you this. I've known Vado for a while.
All right.
Everyone knows Vado, like, as a big name, but like personally, I've known him for like about 2 years now.
Wow.
2 years now. So like,
you're not small though. Like your network is huge. Your network is huge, though.
Yeah, we've been working together for a while now. I've been going to the studio with him, like, we've been hanging around. So it wasn't just like the first time. Me and Vado talk a lot, so it was just so easy for me to send it to him, and he really loved it. And he was like, "I'm going to give you a verse on this." Wow. I actually thought he was joking, like, you know. So he just called.
He didn't pay for anything.
No, I didn't. He just showed me love. He has always been showing me love. Yeah. So he just recorded the verse and he called me to come to the studio to listen to it. He just wanted to surprise me. He didn't want to send it to me. When I got to the studio, I heard it. And it was mind-blowing now. And that was it. This is where I had to do.
I mean, it's huge. I'm just thinking about that. You know, you get to the studio and then someone just surprises you. You play the music and you're hearing Kiss Daniel's voice.
It's crazy.
After we're like, wow.
Yeah,
that's
that
huge.
was wild. I won't lie to you, man.
So what is next for you? What should we be expecting from you?
Promise, I am still on this very song I just told you about, Lost. But I'm planning to put out my album.
Oh, wow.
Later this year. I think it should be September, October. I don't have a date yet, but I'll let you know.
All right, awesome. So we should be expecting an album
for sure.
Very soon. That's
promise.
Brilliant as well. Yeah. Now I'm also just thinking here, Lost. You know, are you ever thinking of a song called Found? You know, maybe I'm just saying, maybe at some point. I'm just thinking now, because now that you know you have Lost, I'm just thinking of maybe a Found later on.
No.
No, because Lost is meant to be a song about broken hearts and then you're sad.
I could try to like put something around that. Well, right now, nah.
Okay, cool as well. Now, if you could have another feature for another song out of all the artists in Nigeria right now, who would you like to have on your song?
That's not a fair question, man. I still have a lot of people I want to work with.
Yeah, but tell me now. Tell me one big name you really want to work with. Wow. Rema. I see. But why Rema though?
I love his energy. I love what he does. I love the way he puts in work. I think we'll align.
Yes, I actually think you guys would align as well. You know, I'm also thinking that if you tell him about the Found song, that if you tell him about the Found song, I am sure that it would actually come out
I guess so, man.
As well. But are you going through any heartbreak?
I'm Gucci, man.
Did you sing the song from a place of heartbreak?
No. Let me tell you. Anytime I want to sing, I just try to like put myself in the feelings. I just try to like act like I'm heartbroken, and I spit it out, do my thing, and I come back to my real self.
Okay.
So it's not like you didn't come from a real place. No. I just put something together. I just thought about it like everyone loves love.
Okay.
What about those guys? All those times I used to cry inside your room, that baby, please. So you have to sing about those things too. So that was why I titled it Lost.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. I also enjoyed the visuals of the video as well. I think it's very clean. It's very smooth. How did the video come about?
Big shout out to Kambi. Kambi shot the video. He provided the.
What will sound like? Is it going to be more, about love as well and the issues with love, or are you going to be doing more central about
love? life, everything.
Oh, love,
it was
life,
everything, man.
Everything. There is a lot to hear. I mean, I can't wait to hear more of your story or more of your style, because I know you already sing for the people. You feel what is going on and you're like, let me sing for them, let me do it for them as well.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Have you ever thought about the album name?
I have a couple of names in my mind, but I won't tell you, man.
No, just give us one.
You know, it's supposed to be like a surprise or something.
No surprise, just give us one.
If I tell you on here, and it is not the name of the album, that's not fair enough.
I agree. Okay, so whenever you name your album, you promise to tell us.
I will tell you, I promise.
Yes, please tell us so that we can actually tell them that you told us here first that you were going to release an album
for sure,
later on this year. That's beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Now, I'm just going to ask a final question, all right, and then we just move on from here. Now you released, a song. You had about 9 months, and then it's not even up to a year as well. I'm just wondering, how is the feeling, for more music? Because my question really is, you're going to be releasing more songs.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to do more promotion.
Yeah.
How do you feel? How excited are you about your music?
I feel good, like the most beautiful part of it is, let me tell you, it is the way my music make people feel. That is what drives me, I won't lie to you. When you tell me, I get a message and listening to Lost last night. Yes, that is what I want to hear. So like, such a beautiful thing, amazing messages, amazing reviews. So that drives me, that alone drives me. I went to the UK and in Birmingham, a lot of people were singing my songs to me.
Wow.
Bro, now you sing this song. It was crazy, man. So all of those things alone drives me, and I keep going, I tell you, man. Keep going, I tell you, don't stop it, man.
To be honest, thank you so much.
I
am super excited that we had this one. There are some questions I really want to ask, but I'll probably ask you, at the back.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you so much. Now, guess what? We always have breakfast on the show.
Okay.
And just because you are our last guest, all our guests are special, by the way, but just because you're our last guest, we have something special for you over there.
Okay.
All right. So while we're enjoying some amazing music,
okay,
all right, why don't we just go and have breakfast together? What do you say?
I'm with you, man.
All right, now do not go anywhere, guys. The show continues. We're going to be having breakfast with the amazing artist. Do not go anywhere. Still Wake Up Nigeria. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome to the kitchen. Yay!
Yeah.
So Chef Walia has been hard at work, and now it's time for her to make a presentation of what she has made.
Yes, please,
Cubed burger. Welcome, Fola.
Thank you so much.
So,
Welcome,
cubed burger.
sir. Yeah.
What part of cubed burger and what burger again?
So it's two types of burgers.
I mean, I've not tasted this before, man.
So we have the cubed burger, which is like regular burger. The only difference is the shape.
The buns.
The
yeah,
shape. Do you understand? The burger
It's not
buns.
round.
Then this one is stuffed. So instead of putting it on top of each other, she created a cube inside and then stuffed it.
Okay.
So which one are you
Don't
taking?
worry, you don't need to go too far. I prefer this one.
This
I don't want to be complicated.
Okay, so
let's bring
Chef
it
Walia,
forward.
Please
Do the honors.
Yeah. So you could use it, or you could
just grab it.
No, do it yourself, man.
No, you can grab it. Just grab it. Just grab it. Just take it.
Wow. That deep.
No, it's spraying now.
Wait, I want to
eat.
All right.
Cool. And yes, the fries. We make some chips on the side.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to eat this, right?
Yeah, just take a bite.
Oh yeah, it's either you bend forward or I should help you carry the plate.
Don't worry, I'll eat it, don't worry.
You eat it, Abby. You eat it. Just go ahead.
Wow, so it's dripping, guys.
It is.
Dripping sauce.
That sauce, eh?
Look
That
at the
sauce.
Is it good?
I don't understand.
It's good.
The look on his face.
Let me get a piece of tissue for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
But,
Wow,
okay,
look at his
That's it right there.
face. Wow.
There you go.
It's fine, actually, it's fine.
There you go.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you so
Chef
much.
Walia
sauce, eh?
knows how to put
I'm
together
sorry,
her
but
flavors.
I'm done.
You're done.
You don't have to finish it.
You're feel.
So
I like it, bro.
It's feeling.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Very
Yeah.
feeling.
So
All
now,
right.
the amazing thing about this is that everything is homemade. So
Yeah.
Walia made everything from the bread
Yeah.
all the way to
The
Wow.
bread is
everything
homemade.
inside. Yeah.
Everything.
Wow.
So that's
Yeah.
great.
All right. And with that, we've come to the end of today's show. And what
Indeed.
better way to end the show than with really good music? Of course, earlier we heard Remy. Now is about to give us a performance. And we're looking forward to it.
Yes, we are. Remy with that big voice is
I'm
about to
telling you.
perform.
Yeah.
Have a great day, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow, 7 a.m.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, let's go.
I got a question I wanna ask. Will you answer one time? I got a question I wanna ask. Will you answer one time? 'Cause I got a feeling and I can't explain it. Are you feeling something? 'Cause not the way the thing that do me, it be like saying a movie, you feeling this too. Oh, not the way my heart, the beat, is dancing to this beat. Are you feeling this too? Baby, because tell me you love me back. Tell me you feel like that. Tell me I'm not alone in what I'm feeling. Baby, because tell me you love me back. Tell me you feel like that. Tell me I'm not alone in what I'm feeling. Baby, because 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 I got a question I wanna ask. Say I did enter your eyes, 'cause I know you can't explain me, but they try to calculate your feeling this too. I see the way the thing they do you. It be like saying I'm voodoo, you feeling this too. Oh, not the way your heart, the beat, is dancing to the rhythm, you're feeling this too. Baby, because tell me you love me back. Tell me you feel like that. Tell me I'm not alone in what I'm feeling. Baby, because tell me you love me back. Tell me you feel like that. Tell me I'm not alone in what I'm feeling. Baby, because tell me you love me back. Tell me you feel like that. Tell me I'm not alone in what I'm feeling. Baby, because tell me you love me back. Tell me you feel like that. Tell me I'm not alone in what I'm feeling. Baby, because because
getting stipend of 20,000 naira per month is honestly it has been helping. As well, I was able to focus more on my academics.
I'm so happy that real fund actually brings out kind of opportunity for students because it's really helped a lot.